Hey ladies, welcome back to another episode on the Weight Loss for Women 40 Plus podcast. Now it's Friday afternoon, and that means the weekend is coming up, Friday night's coming up, and what do most people do? What do they have the most trouble with? Is it their weekdays or is it their weekends? Usually it's the weekends. It starts on a Friday night. I've worked so hard this week and I deserve a treat. I deserve a couple of wines. I deserve insert whatever the fuck you were going to do anyway. So, if I'm going to be honest, this is probably the part where most people fuck it up if they're trying to lose weight. So, consistency, yeah, you've heard it a million fucking times. Consistency. But let's think of it like this. If you want to lose 10 kilograms in the next 3 months, let's say you lost 10 kilograms in 3 months, you'd lose roughly 3 and a bit kilograms per month. That's not super unrealistic. 10 kilograms in 3 months, or maybe it takes 4 months. Let's say you lost, 2.5 kilograms per month, which is going to be just over half a kilogram a week, half a kilogram and a bit. So it's possible. You can do it. But where most people struggle is they have a good Monday to Friday, and on the weekend or Friday night, they blow the shit up. So weight loss doesn't happen at the end of the week. Weight loss happens on a day-by-day basis. You don't start at 70 kilograms on Monday, and on Saturday you're 70 kilograms, and then on Sunday you're 69 kilos. That's not how it works. You actually lose body fat every single day. So 70, down to 69.8, down to 69.5, up to 69.6, down to 69.3, and then end of the week, if you've done really good and you've been a nice person, stuck to your plan, you're down to half a kilogram by the end of the week. That's how it works. So if you have a good Monday to Friday, you're like, yes, I'm down half a kilogram, it's Friday, I've done all the good things, I've ticked the boxes, and then Saturday, Sunday, you eat like a bit of an asshole, and you don't do your workouts, and you don't do your walks, and you hit the alcohol, then you're more than likely going to undo all that good work. It's not that at the end of the week you lose weight and it just drops on a Sunday. It's you lose it, and then people gain it and gain it. You can undo the whole week just in 2 days. It's very simple. It's very easy to do. So people, they want to lose 10 kilos, and it takes them 6 to 12 months to drop 5 kilos because they're not being consistent. They're like, I deserve to have a break. I deserve a drink. I deserve whatever the fuck. So this is where people start to really get into a long-term pain in the ass fat loss strategy. They're stuck on a hamster wheel. They're like, I lose it and I gain it. I lose it and I gain it. Around the hamster wheel I go, and they never get off. They're spinning the wheels. They're putting in a lot of effort and getting nowhere. The hamster wheel doesn't move centimeters, kilometers distance. It stays in one fucking spot and spins and spins and spins. We talk to so many ladies that are doing this cycle. Now, if you've booked a call with us, fuck yeah, you're like, I want to end the cycle. But if you haven't booked a call or haven't taken steps to get out of this cycle, I'm talking to you right now. This is probably you. You might have, let's say 12 months ago. How much did you weigh? Let's say you're 70 now, and 12 months ago, you were 69 kilos. So in 12 months, you have gained 1 kilogram. That means for 12 months, you have virtually been on a hamster wheel. You haven't necessarily gained a lot of weight. You haven't necessarily lost any weight. Things are the same. But as you get older, it gets harder. So that hamster wheel gets a little bit harder. And now you go from, well, I'm not gaining weight, to now I'm gaining 2 to 3 kilograms a year. So now it's 70. Next year it's 72. The year after it's 74. The year after that, you've hit 76. And it just goes up and up and up and up. So, it isn't the world's most enjoyable thing to not to relax on the weekend, but you got to just change your definition of what you call relaxing, what you call good food, what you call a good routine. There's a famous psychologist by the name of Jordan Peterson, and he says, if you don't enjoy your routine, your day, the way it's laid out, then do something about it. You don't have to eat shit food to lose weight. You don't have to do exercise you don't want to do to lose weight. I was literally talking to one of our clients just recently, and she was like, you know what, like I don't enjoy going for walks, and and that's the thing. It's slowing down my progress. She's like, I don't enjoy walks, so I don't do them, so I don't burn enough calories, and I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, why are you going for walks? Why not just do a workout instead? She's like, oh, you can do that? I was like, yeah, you could work out every bloody day if you wanted to. We just got to burn enough calories so you're losing that half a kilogram a week. And she's like, oh, well, I would much rather do a 20, 30-minute workout than go do a 40-minute walk. I'm like, easy switch. So for her, she wasn't enjoying part of her program. She's like, oh, I just don't like the walk, so I'm not doing it. I'm like, oh, fuck, easy fix. So we just put her onto a type of exercise that she enjoyed, and now she's been consistent. She's like, I fucking love this. She got a kick in a step again. So back to the weekends. Yes, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you don't drink alcohol, don't eat junk food, don't order takeaway. Like, do whatever the hell you want to do. But start thinking through this lens. Start thinking through this question. Did I do everything to put myself in the best possible position to achieve my goal today? Ask yourself that every night. So you go to bed tonight and you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you did everything in your power to get you closer to that goal. Did you do that? The answer is no, then we might need to change a couple of things. If the answer is yes, hell yeah, well done. Seriously, well bloody done. And I like to ask myself that because, look, if I'm not having daily progress, this is actually a really important point. If I'm not having daily progress, I'm not going to have weekly progress. I'm not going to have monthly progress. I'm not going to have progress in 6 months. Like, time in the future is an illusion. A week from now, a month from now, it's all fucking make-believe. It hasn't happened. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And who the fuck knows what's going to happen? Is the world going to explode? Are you going to get hit by a bus? Are you going to win the lottery? Nobody can tell you how it's going to play out in the future. So all you have is today. If you don't do the daily steps to lose weight, you are not going to drop the 5, the 10, the 20, the 30 kilograms that you want to drop. Daily steps. This whole facade of like, I'll do it next week. I'll do it when I have more time. I'll do it. It doesn't happen. The same decision-making process to put something off for 2 seconds is the same one you put it off for 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. For example, you drive into your shed, your garage, where you park your car, you drive in and there's shit everywhere and you need to clean it up. And you think to yourself, fuck, I need to clean that up. 2 seconds goes by, you didn't take action, and now you're distracted. Okay, cool, now it's time to cook dinner. A week goes by, you drive into the shed, you're like, oh, fuck, I should really do something about this shed. And then you start thinking about something else and you put it off. 6 months has gone by, you haven't cleaned up the shed. Or it might be the lawns, it might be gardening, it might be weeding. You're walking to the front door and you look to your right and there's a garden bed and there's weeds in it. Oh, I should bloody do something about that. And then something happens, you get distracted. And now next weekend you're looking at it, you're like, holy shit, it's been 2 weeks and I still haven't fucking done it. This is most people with their weight loss. They're thinking like, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I'll do it when I have more time. But it doesn't exist. The same decision-making process to put it off for 2 seconds is the same one we put it off for 2 weeks. And this is most people with weight loss. If you want to change that, maybe you've got to start looking at this as a daily activity. What can I do today to help me lose weight? You start asking that question, you're going to get a couple of good answers. Like, you're not silly, you're not unintelligent. Like, yes, there's probably some missing pieces to your puzzle, and we need to fill them in with some proper coaching, but if you just look through that lens, ask yourself that question, what do I need to do today to lose weight? Like, you're going to have a good time. It's the easiest way to do it. And blowing yourself out on the weekend, probably not going to be the right answer. Because yes, you can do whatever the hell you want, but if you lose half a kilogram and gain, half a kilogram by the end of the week, in 6 months' time, you would have done fucking nothing. You have put in effort, you ran on the hamster wheel, and you haven't seen progress. That is not a fun place to be in. I get that. I've been there. I've talked to hundreds and thousands of women that have been there. But they got to a point where they're like, I am sick of this. I'm sick of the hamster wheel. I'm sick of spinning the wheel and getting nowhere. Just because you're putting in effort doesn't mean you're going to see progress, aka the hamster wheel. The hamster's running as fast and as hard as he can. Those little legs are going super quick, but making no progress. For example, if I had Usain Bolt, I put him in a 100-meter race in the Olympics and I spin him the wrong direction and the gun goes off and he runs a world record, but the wrong way, well, he ain't going to get the gold medal. He went the wrong way, but he tried hard and he put in effort. Weight loss is the same. Just because you're putting in effort doesn't mean you're going to get a result. People are like, I'm exercising, I'm eating healthy. I'm like, cool. We need effort plus direction. And direction is coaching. The coach is going to spin you around. Hey, instead of facing the wrong way and putting effort in over there, how about we spin you this way and we start putting in the effort in this direction? This is how our clients do amazing. They have a coach that gives them the right direction, pair it with their effort, and now they're starting to see progress. If that is you right now and you're sick of being on the hamster wheel and you're like, is there a better way? This is what our VIP transformation program is all about. I've got 5 of the best coaches in Australia and we are killing it as a team. So if you want to be part of the team or find out more, then easiest way is to get in contact with us. On Instagram, I've got a link in my bio. You can book your own call. Josh Humphreys, BlissBodyU. On the website, www.blissbodyu.com.au, there's an application form. Fill one out and go, hey, I'm interested in the program. I filled out my form and we'll jump on a call. And we'll see if what we do could work for you. I do not make promises. I'm not going to say it is going to work for you. I don't know you. I haven't talked to you. I've got no idea what your situation is. But if we don't meet, we can't help. Easy peasy. So jump on, get in contact, send us a message and go, hey, sick of being on the hamster wheel, listen to the podcast. I want to see if you guys can help me out and we'll have a conversation. All right, ladies, lots of love. Kicks and goals. It's the weekend. Should you treat yourself? Maybe. Maybe not, though. All right, ladies, keep kicking goals and I will catch you in the next one.